Hello. This week is about connections. We're connecting in a discussion forum with each other, and we're connecting to our accreditation standards, program objectives, and the course learning outcomes because they all have to sync together. Somebody asked in our live session, why do we have to go all the way back to our accreditation standards? Well, our accreditation standards is really what we have kind of contracted with our accreditor to say we're going to meet these objectives, and here's how we're going to do it in our college, in our program, and in our courses. So there has to kind of be this flow. Let me give you a music example. Many of you probably listened to this, right? CD. Some of you may have listened to this cassette, right? Here's an album. Some of you may have listened to this and still do. And some of you may go all the way back to this. And ultimately, everything along the way kind of has to put out the same tune. So this week, we're using a graphic organizer or a narrative, but sometimes it's better to get a visual, right? So let me give you an example of one potential graphic organizer. Now, below the video, I have added a popular me page, which is kind of like a standalone website. Imagine a Google Doc, if you will. And here is Mindomo. Now that's one mapping tool, but there are others that you may choose to use. Now, I've also included on that popular me page a bunch of other technology and videos and things like that as some resources. You want to take a look at those and put those in your tech toolbox at your convenience, go ahead and I hope they help. And then at the bottom of that page, there are some additional resources you may want to look at and kick the tires on, so to speak. Now, believe it or not, this popular me page, which only became popular, you know, 5 or 6, 7 years ago, is already kind of this in the technology world, right? No one really uses it anymore. Most are using Google Sites and or a Teams site or something along those lines. So while you may find the Popular Me page convenient, I don't necessarily know that I would recommend it. I'm actually in the process of having my assistant move all this to a Google Site pages, which is how I operate for standalone pages. But hope you're having a great week, and I'm really pleased with this right now. Y'all are rocking it and doing amazing work, and I appreciate the fact that your original post isn't even due until today, and yet you're just knocking it out of the park, and I really appreciate that. Well, hope you're having an awesome day, and I'll see you in the course.